Have you ever wondered why salmon are red? When you think about it, most of the fish that we eat, like cod, halibut, tilapia, they're white. So why are salmon red? Well, one of the reasons that salmon are red is because of carotenoids. Carotenoids are natural pigments that produce some of the bright red colors that we see in nature. Salmon get carotenoids by feeding on things like shrimp and squid, and then these carotenoids are deposited into the salmon's eggs, skin, and flesh. So the real question that I have for my PhD is not just why are salmon red, but why have salmon evolved to be red? Well, it's thought that these carotenoids provide salmon with a lot of important benefits. Carotenoids can act as antioxidants and help a salmon fight off infection. Carotenoids can also help increase salmon egg survival, and carotenoids can help a male salmon appear sexier to his potential mates. But if carotenoids are so beneficial, why aren't all fish red? Well, in evolution, traits only evolve when the benefits of a trait outweigh all the costs of that trait. So there are also likely disadvantages to being red. For my project, I look at both the advantages and the disadvantages of being a red salmon. Well, how can I do this? Luckily, I study Chinook salmon. And Chinook salmon exist as two very different morphs. There are red Chinook salmon, which are the normal type of salmon that we are familiar with. They have red eggs, red skin, and red flesh. But there's also white Chinook salmon that exist. And white Chinook salmon lack the ability to process carotenoids, so their tissues are white or pale in color. And this difference between red and white Chinook salmon is caused by their genes. So no matter how many carotenoids a white salmon eats, it can never become red. So for my project, I look at the differences between red and white Chinook salmon, from their genetic differences to the differences in their success throughout their life. I will answer questions like, do red salmon eggs survive better than white salmon eggs? Are red salmon eggs more noticeable to predators? Are red salmon better at fighting off diseases than white salmon? Do red males get more mates than white males? And how can white Chinook salmon compensate for their lack of carotenoids? Through my research, I will expand our understanding of salmon evolution and ultimately answer the question, why are salmon red?